Welcome into a brand new OSU Roundup Midweek Update. I'm Jessica Morrey. As an Oklahoma State alum, I always enjoyed watching Brandon Weeden play at Boone Pickens Stadium. And recently, I got the opportunity to live out every Cowboy football fan's dream. Catch a pass at BPS from the one and only Brandon Weeden. It was quite the experience. I even got to wear Barry Sanders' number. It didn't go quite how I planned, though.
Hey man, where's my interviewer?
I don't know, she said she'd be here by now. Wait, I think I see her over there.
What in the world are you wearing?
I thought you said we were dressing up.
I guess I didn't get the memo.
Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm a little overdressed.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Speaking of embarrassing, let's play some catch.
Let's do it. So what I want you to do is I want you to go up to about eight yards, put your foot in the ground, and come right back to the quarterback.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Take two. Hard to throw 8-yard routes. That was my fault. Take three. That was not my fault. 4th time's the charm. Maybe let's go back to the button hook. It's a little easier route to.
No, I can do it.
All right.
Yay!
Can't make it any more easy than that. Why are you breathing hard?
Asthma. And I'm severely out of shape. I apologize, Barry. Not doing this uniform justice right now. Now what do we do? Now we ask questions? You're back out here at Boone Pickens Stadium throwing the football. What's it like being back out here?
It's awesome. You know, when I first walked out that tunnel, it was, I just kind of look out here and I remember so many vivid plays, touchdowns to Blackman or, big plays on defense or celebrating, whatever it may be. And, it's still special. When I come watch a game here, or especially when I'm down here on the field like this, it's just everlasting memories that obviously I'll remember for a really long time.
Is there any specific memories, your favorite ones from when you played here?
Several. I mean, my last game here was Bedlam, to win a Big 12 championship. And so, it was going in the tunnel, put all my stuff up and coming back out and everything's, there's people everywhere, the goalposts are down. It was mayhem out here, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that one stands out probably more than most just because it was the last one. It was the most special in my opinion.
What was your first start like in the NFL compared to your first start here with the Pokes?
Yeah, my first start in the NFL didn't go quite as planned. It started with me getting trapped under the flag, which is obviously infamous. But I went on to throw 3 interceptions and we lost by 1. I think we lost to Michael Vick and the Eagles at home. It was a bad memory. Whereas out here, my first start here was against Washington State. I think we scored 60 some odd points and played pretty good offensively. But unfortunately for me, I banged up my thumb that day and my night got cut a little short. But overall, my memories are a lot better on this field than they were in Cleveland for sure.
What's some of the advice that quarterbacks in the league have given you throughout your career, whether it be Tony Romo or any of the other guys that you got to work with, Deshaun, any of those guys?
Yeah, it's football at any level is a challenge, obviously. But the NFL, you're playing against some of the best, and you got great schemes, you got great players. It's a challenge, and so I think the common theme really is you got to have a short memory. It's not going to be perfect all the time. Go out and make the plays you can, do what you can to get your team in the end zone. And at the end of the day, you hope you score enough points to win games. But one of the best I was ever around was Tony. Tony, good play, bad play, he was always the same. He had the same demeanor at all times. Yeah, he got frustrated, but he always, put that bad play behind him and was able to move on the next series and go out and play well. So learned a lot from being around him. Deshaun's kind of the same way, very even-keeled guy. I've been very lucky being around some really good quarterbacks.
And now you're spending more time with your family, doing some TV media stuff. And you said when we came out here, you hadn't thrown the football in a while, except to your kids. What's your life like now?
Yeah, it's definitely changed. A lot slower paced, and which is kind of killing me. I'm used to go, 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 and but yeah, I'm going to give the media thing a whirl. I enjoy talking football. I enjoy the camaraderie of that side of the game. But right now I'm just hanging out with kids. Oldest is playing t-ball, so I'm watching him play a little ball, trying to get him ready and figure out what he wants to do. But yeah, just trying to be a good dad. This time of the year I'm usually out of the house a lot, so I'm trying to be more visible with my kids and obviously my wife. So it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the downtime, but now I'm ready to start working. Hey, let's reminisce a little bit and go out here and let's see if we can run a go route. Let's see if we can connect on a go route.
Okay.
Down, set, hut. Keep going. Oh my God, I don't have all day. Keep going, I got it. She's gonna be so tired.
And he was right. I'm still tired from that run. You can catch Weeden in action as he continues his showdown breakdowns with Dave Hunziker previewing the Cowboys' upcoming games. We'll be right back after the break.
Living with joint pain. Take the first step at mercy.net/cowboysortho.
ADM milling is really a part of the fabric of the Enid community. So if we were to have lost them, it would have been more than the 70 jobs that they employ.
OG&E, the City of Enid, and the Enid Regional Development Alliance were all great to work with. Not only does it allow for the growth of the new mill, but also the power is there to make that happen for the future.
Welcome back. I'm now joined by Dave Smith, the head cross-country and track and field coach here at Oklahoma State. And we're going to talk about this cross-country course that you guys over the past few years have been making tons of improvements to, and now it is good to go. What are some of the changes?
Well, the first thing is we widened it out. It used to be about 3 or 4 meters wide throughout, and now it's almost 12 meters wide. The whole thing is now irrigated, which is kind of unique. Not kind of unique, it's the only one in the country I know of that's this big of a course. It's irrigated the entire way. We sodded the whole thing, which gives us a great running surface. It's soft, it's smooth, it's even.
So with all those improvements, what does that mean for the program here?
Well, first of all, it's a unparalleled place for our athletes to train. I think we can do a lot more miles in safer conditions with that soft footing, even footing, away from traffic. It's really quiet out there. I think there's a lot of good training aspects to it. I think most importantly, it's probably an indicator of the way cross-country is viewed here at Oklahoma State. I think there's nobody else committing resources to cross-country like we are. I think when athletes know that the sport they do is valued by the athletic department and the university as a whole, it makes it a much more attractive place to go. So I think in terms of recruiting and recruits seeing this and recognizing what kind of commitment that means from the athletic department to the cross-country program, I think is unparalleled. I think another great aspect to our course is it's right on campus. And there's very, very few of those. There's only 2 that I can think of in the entire NCAA where the course is on campus. And so it's not only that we have this great course, but our athletes have access to it. It's 600 meters from the dorms they stay in, and that's kind of also unprecedented.
So you guys are hosting the regional championships here at Oklahoma State. How great is that you guys are able to bring that here, and also you get to show off this new course to everyone? Yeah,
I think we're really proud of it. The athletes are excited about it. I'm excited. I want my coaching friends to see it as well. I think I've been sending pictures throughout the summer of the improvements and no one can quite believe it. And I think when you see it in person, it's 10 times better than I can show in a picture. So we're really excited about that. I think it's also one of the more challenging courses in the NCAA, and that gives us an extreme advantage. I think knowing how to run it, how it plays, so to speak, I think is a real big advantage to our athletes. So, this is the regional championships, and it's a qualifying meet to the national championships, and it's probably the second most important meet of the year to us, behind the national championships, because we have to get through. So it's going to be really fun to host it here in front of our home crowd and fans and all that kind of thing.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Coach Smith. And those regional championships that we were just talking about, that will be November 15th. Fans can come out and cheer on the Pokes. That's going to do it for this week's OSU Roundup Midweek Update. I'm Jessica Morrey. Thanks for watching.